Once upon a time, in the great city of Alexandria, nestled between the sea and the desert sands, stood a magnificent palace made entirely of books. Its halls stretched as far as the eye could see, crammed with every scroll and codex that the known world had to offer. Here, scholars from distant lands gathered to study and debate, sharing their wisdom under the watchful gaze of the pharaohs. But alas, this magnificent place met a tragic end, consumed by flames and leaving behind only ashes and regrets. Or did it? Long after the library burned, rumors persisted that some of its treasures had survived, hidden away in a secret chamber known only to a few. These whispers echoed through the centuries, tantalizing scholars with the promise of lost knowledge just out of reach. What if the greatest library in the ancient world hadn't burned after all? What if some of its most precious texts were still out there waiting to be discovered? If so, where might they be hiding, and how long would they remain lost? Now, let us travel back in time to the golden age of Alexandria, when the library was at the height of its glory. Imagine yourself strolling through its colossal halls, surrounded by towering shelves laden with priceless manuscripts. You might have marveled at the sheer scope of human knowledge contained within those ancient pages, feeling a sense of awe and wonder at the countless minds that had come before you. As you wander deeper into the library, you might have encountered fellow scholars from across the known world, each seeking to uncover the secrets held within the books. The air buzzes with conversation and debate as scholars from different cultures and backgrounds share their ideas and challenge each other as perspectives. But suddenly, a cry rings out, "Fire!" Someone shouts, and you find yourself racing through the labyrinthine stacks, desperately trying to escape the flames that now rage throughout the library. The precious books, some of the world's oldest and most valuable manuscripts, are being devoured by the blaze, releasing thick black smoke that chokes the air. You stumble out into the open, coughing and gasping for breath as you watch in horror at the towering flames that consume the library. As the fire finally begins to subside, leaving behind a trail of smoldering ruins, you might have despaired at the thought of all the knowledge and history lost forever to the flames. But what if some of it hadn't been lost at all? Imagine the shock and disbelief as rumors spread that some of the library's most precious texts had actually been saved, hidden away in a secret chamber before the fire. Scholars and adventurers alike might have set out to uncover the location of this hidden chamber, hoping to salvage some of the lost knowledge for future generations. But where might they look? If you are still with me, our story will now shift to modern-day Egypt. The burning question is, has the legendary library ever really been lost? Or are some of its ancient books still hidden somewhere, waiting to be found? Well, Join me as we embark on a thrilling journey to uncover the truth behind the great Library of Alexandria and discover if any of its ancient books might still exist today. We will explore the latest archaeological discoveries, decipher cryptic clues left behind by history's greatest minds, and separate fact from fiction. As we delve into the mysteries surrounding one of the ancient world's most iconic landmarks, we will also learn about the incredible efforts being made to preserve what little remains of the library and share our findings with the world. But we need your help. Click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support will ensure that we can continue to uncover fascinating insights into this mysterious lost civilization and bring them to life for all of our viewers. So don't wait. Join us on this epic adventure through time and become part of our mission to solve one of history's greatest mysteries. The Great Library of Alexandria was once the largest and most comprehensive collection of knowledge in the ancient world, housing up to 500,000 scrolls and attracting scholars from across the Mediterranean. But what exactly caused its demise? According to historical accounts, the library was largely destroyed by a series of fires that ravaged the city of Alexandria over several centuries, with the most significant blaze attributed to Caesar Augustus in 48 BC, during his battle with Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Another fire is said to have occurred during the reign of Aurelian in 272 AD, while a third and final blaze is believed to have taken place in 391 AD, when Christian mobs attacked the library and other pagan institutions. However, these accounts have been challenged by some historians who argue that the extent of the damage inflicted on the library during these conflicts was likely exaggerated or entirely fabricated. They suggest that the fires may have been less destructive than previously thought, causing damage to only a portion of the collection rather than completely destroying it. Moreover, some scholars believe that the accounts of the fires were used as propaganda to demonize pagans and promote the growth of Christianity, which was known for its tolerance of different religions. Ultimately, the true cause and extent of the damage inflicted on the library remain a subject of debate and speculation among historians. But what if some of the library's most valuable texts had been secretly saved and hidden away before the fires? This idea is supported by a number of legends and myths that have circulated for centuries, each offering tantalizing clues about the library's fate. One such legend tells of a secret chamber located beneath the library's main hall, accessible only to a select few initiates. According to this tale, the chamber was filled with the rarest and most valuable books in the collection, including works by the Greek poet Homer and the philosopher Aristotle. Others speak of a hidden archive located outside the city of Alexandria, perhaps buried deep beneath the desert sands or concealed within a secret cave only known to a handful of people. Some even believe that certain books may have been smuggled out of the city and hidden in secret locations throughout the Mediterranean, with copies of key texts, possibly sections around the world. While none of these legends have been proven, they offer intriguing possibilities that some of the library's lost knowledge may still exist, waiting to be discovered. But how could we go about finding these lost texts if they do exist? Well, one approach would be to comb through ancient texts and historical records to see if there are any further clues about the library or the whereabouts of its most valuable books. By examining first-hand accounts and archaeological evidence, we may uncover new insights into the library's destruction and the efforts that were made to preserve its collection. We could also explore the possibility that some books were smuggled out of the city and hidden in secret locations throughout the Mediterranean, searching for obscure references or coded messages that could lead us to their hiding places. For example, the legendary library was said to contain a copy of the sacred Jewish text, the Torah, which is believed to have been written on 304 scrolls. Some scholars believe that these scrolls may have been smuggled out of the city and hidden in caves along the coast of the Red Sea, where they remained hidden until they were rediscovered in the early 20th century. Could there be other lost books of the library waiting to be found if we follow similar leads? As we delve deeper into this mystery, it's important to remember that the library was not just a repository of ancient texts, but also a center of learning and scholarship. To truly understand its significance, we must explore the lives and works of the scholars who studied and debated within its walls, and consider how the loss of the library impacted the course of history. One way to do this would be to study the lives and works of individual scholars associated with the library, such as Aristarchus of Samos, who calculated the circumference of the earth, and Ptolemy, that was widely accepted throughout the medieval period. By understanding their contributions to knowledge, we can gain a greater appreciation for the intellectual legacy of the library. Additionally, we could examine the impact that the loss of the library had on the development of scholarship in Alexandria and beyond. Considering how the destruction of such a rich and diverse collection of knowledge may have set back scientific and cultural progress. As we continue to unravel the secrets of the great library of Alexandria, we must also be aware of the challenges that lie ahead. Many of the library's most valuable texts were written on papyrus, which is highly susceptible to damage and decay. Even fragments that have survived for centuries may be at risk of further deterioration, making it crucial that we take steps to preserve them for future generations. One way we can do this is by supporting ongoing efforts to digitize and catalog ancient texts. which allows us to make these invaluable resources more accessible while reducing the need for physical handling, which can cause damage. We could also support initiatives to raise public awareness about the importance of preserving cultural heritage and the threats that it faces, encouraging more people to get involved in protecting these precious artifacts. In conclusion, the Great Library of Alexandria remains one of the most fascinating and enigmatic institutions of the ancient world. While much of its collection was lost to history, there is still hope that some of its most valuable texts may still exist, waiting to be discovered. By exploring ancient texts, supporting preservation efforts, and raising public awareness about the importance of cultural heritage, we can continue to uncover the secrets of this lost civilization and ensure that its legacy lives on for generations to come. What do you think? Do you believe that some of the lost books of the Great Library of Alexandria still exist out there waiting to be found? Or have they been lost forever to the ravages of time? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and let us keep uncovering the secrets of this mysterious, lost civilization together. Do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you never miss an exciting new episode. Thanks for watching and happy exploring.